Welcome to Lightning Ministries Daily Devotional. Today's topic, reconciliation as a ministry. Reading from 2 Samuel chapter 14, verses 1 through 3, where it talks about Absalom restored to David. As most of us know, Absalom was the son of David, and he had broken a relationship, and for many years neither tried to even make an amends or amend their relationship. But I realize in today's passage, it says that Joab, who perceived that the king's heart was drawn towards Absalom, decided to do something about it. Now, according to Paul, we too are called to make things right. What does that mean? Well, in 2 Corinthians 5, it says that God reconciled us to himself through Christ and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. This doesn't mean that we need to interject ourselves into others' disagreements, but as ambassadors for Christ, you and I should forgive and lovingly point people to Jesus. Why? Because reconciling the world to himself was what Jesus came to do. What wonderful news would that be for you and I? Why? Because there would be times where you and I need to be reconciled to someone else. You and I should be quick to apologize, humbling ourselves and admitting our part and intending on what's wrong and what we're doing against each other, and to be committed not only to the word of reconciliation, but committed to Jesus Christ and serving him. Now, I realize, even in my life, that it's hard to conceive that love is this huge, this large, that God sent his son to die so that we could have the right relationship with him. That's really all he wants, but most of us miss it. Now, offering each other, well, let me rephrase that again. All right, let me rephrase that. If we're willing to welcome Jesus into our hearts, knowing that he forgave us, how can we meet that same task with others? We need to be able to embrace it, just like the father who has missed his child, or mother for that matter, and reconciled with them to themselves. Wouldn't you receive that love and share it if it was given to you? That's a good question. I realize that reconciliation for anyone, regardless of whether they're a believer or not, it is a ministry. And it takes a really strong, open heart of forgiveness to be able to bring someone back into the fold. I'm not saying that we don't lose a little bit of faith and trust in that person, but realizing that our love for them has to be stronger than our concerns for what we want or expect from them. And that even includes ourselves. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen today and look at what God is using me to say to you for reconciliation, just as Jesus did when he died on the cross. Either way, have a blessed day, and thanks for coming in.